Welcome to JC Stocks and Markets podcast for November 26, 2025. I am JC. I've been investing in the stock market for 40 plus years. Every other week I publish a new idea on YouTube regarding new stocks or ETFs that I research. My intentions with these podcasts are to share my thoughts and opinions on some stock and ETF picks with an emphasis on dividend-paying securities. I'm only trying to help us both make a buck. I'm not doing this for money from anyone. Opinions shared here are my own. They're just that opinions. Disclaimer, do your due diligence before investing in anything, especially in one stock I'm going to talk about today. With that, let's go make some money. The stock I'm going to feature on JC Stocks and Markets podcast today is one called Cal-Maine Foods. They, with their subsidiaries, basically produce and package shell eggs, egg products, and other prepared foods. Some of the brands you might know are Eggland's Best, excellent eggs, what a great product. Land O'Lakes butter and other dairy products. Farmhouse eggs, semi-metal, and 4-grain bran eggs. Essentially what they do is they sell to various customers, and they have really regional production facilities, generally all over the country. Anyways, it was founded in 1957 and headquartered in Ridgeland, Mississippi. I usually go for steady dividend-paying securities, but this one is a variable-paying security. I kind of like it because eggs are kind of a commodity, but they've been making a lot of money recently, although the prices of eggs have come down. This chart that I'm showing you right here, I got the one-day chart up, but it's a $4 billion company. Earnings per share last year were $26, but that's going to vary too. Dividend, that's what I like right now, is paying almost a 10% dividend, although it can vary, and I'll show you that a little later. Price target is $103 per share, which is good. And essentially, I like this because the beta is 0.22. It's not going to... The price does fluctuate based on the price of commodities, the eggs and some of the materials that go into their products, but it's pretty slow moving. So if you're looking at managing your capital and getting a pretty good return with dividends, Cal-Maine might be a pretty good choice here. This next slide, I quickly want to go over some of the markets they're in. Basically, eggs are in 97% of U.S. households. They're pretty low cost choice for protein. Consumption of eggs has gone up over time because we found out that eggs are actually pretty good for you and not really a cholesterol-driven product. And there you go. 2024, the FDA declared eggs meet updated healthy definition, and that should boost consumer demand and really cement in some good long-term growth for Cal-Maine. The reasons I like Cal-Maine in the next slide essentially is part of the organic and inorganic growth. This is the capital spending from second quarter of 23 up to fourth quarter of 24. You can see it's gone from 555 million to 848. So they're committed to basically purchasing and enlarging their facilities. Plus, they purchase other egg manufacturers. They're committed to growth, and that's a good thing for the stock in the long term, especially a commodity-based stock product, I should say, product line, because they can get the economies of scale. This next slide for Cal-Maine Foods comes out, again, it's out of their presentation. But shareholder returns, committed to allocation of capital to shareholders through a variable quarterly dividend plan with periodic share repurchases as determined by leadership. So they're buying back stock, they're paying out a real good dividend, essentially via variable dividend policy, which, could, because it's a commodity and the prices move up and down. But a third of their net income allocated each quarter under the variable dividend policy. That's a pretty good strategy, and that's been working out for them real well, and having them have enough capital to maintain the growth. Now, is the dividend going to be steady? You're going to see that it's not steady, but it's growing. Next slide is from their income financials, and what I wanted to show here is the EPS. basically from second quarter 24 through first quarter 26, which was just reported. Essentially, the EPS has been steadily growing and going up and down. But as you can see, the dividends per share have also followed that. And that's that 1/3 dividend payout policy right there. Last slide for Cal-Maine Foods. I just want to show you the dividends, quarterly dividends that they've been paying from 22 through 25, and you can see they vary, but they have been growing, and that really had to do a lot with the earnings per share growth that they had, especially when eggs went up in price, and they're staying up higher than they were before. So I got a feeling that with the capital expenditures that they're making and buying other egg producers, their own capital expenditures internally, and the prices of eggs staying up, I think the Cal-Maine's a pretty good choice if you're looking for a good dividend stock with one that could really show you some alpha here. Okay, I lied. This is the last slide here. We got a 5-year chart of actually it's a 5-year chart of Cal-Maine here that I pulled off. And as you can see, it's following an upward trend in the channel here. It's at the lower end of the Bollinger Bands. And I think, this is not a bad place to buy in. And, I think you could easily see 130 on this in a few years. It's already peaked out twice at about $116 per share. So I think you got a pretty good shot at some alpha here with, a pretty high dividend. Could be anywhere from 5 to 10% in the next few years. Not a bad payout with 20% alpha. Not a bad move with a pretty steady industry. I mean, we're talking eggs here. It's not like it's the automobile industry. So anyway, this is Stocks and Market, JC Stocks and Markets podcast. Signing off. Happy investing. Do your due diligence. Cal-Maine, and take a good hard look at it and see if it's in your let's say your investment portfolio strategy. With that, happy investing. We'll see you next time. Bye now.
I know I'm not that beautiful, but I know my way back home. A loving girl is physical, but I never have to roam. Well, she's always there for me. It's simple, can't you see? She's the one. Oh, she's the one. Everything is magical, even when she's not around. No, it's not that radical, I just know what I have found. Well, she's always there for me. It's simple, can't you see? She's the one. Oh, she's the one. She's making my life so much stronger. God, let me stay just a little bit longer. She's the one. Yeah, she's the one. Yeah. Wasted all this time. She's the one. Oh, she's the one.